When the left chain drops off the left shoulder, everybody here, join in with a round of applause.
I haven't even introduced myself. My name's Richard. I'm gonna be your juggler, your street performer, your light entertainment today. And one more time, if you guys are ready for a show, say yeah. There you go. I work full time as a street performer. So 6-7 days a week I'm out there doing it. There's different aspects to it, like there's festival work and occasionally do like cabaret, but mostly everything, all my income is from the street performing. Started juggling as a kid and then found out there was a circus company hiring in Australia. So I got a job with them when I was like 19. Worked with them for ages. They taught me heaps of different skills, and then I don't know, I needed a bit of extra cash or whatever, and I was like, I've heard of this busking thing, so I went out, just juggled, hat down, and it went pretty well. Went really well at the start. So a couple of months later, I saw a few guys doing shows and actually making a living off it. So I was like, I'm gonna give that a shot. So in the show, there's the start, and that's getting the audience together. So the first, is almost the most important part of the show is getting those first few people locked in that want to be there from start to finish. I'm here too. I'm as aware as you guys are that nothing of substance has happened yet in the show. Do you guys want to see a trick? Alright, here's a quick trick I can't do. I can't do that one. We're almost there, people. You're being incredibly patient. You really are. Thank you for your patience. We're about to get the show started. But we do need to kind of keep that energy alive. So one more time, if you guys are ready for a show, say yeah. I usually perform in Covent Garden, just down the road, and there's two different places I can work there, the one indoors and the one outside. And I can usually get the amount of shows I need there. But when it's super busy during the peak season stuff, I can go to Leicester Square or across the river.
I'd be clapping for you right now. Look, it's not an amazing trick. It doesn't really look that good, and it's not even that difficult. But if you guys can all clap and cheer for it, that's going to boost this show. We're gonna inject this with some energy. One, number two. That's three. Everybody, it worked. Hook, hey, hook.
It's awesome. It's super good. Like the feeling you get, like. It's a nice rush. There's a lot of adrenaline involved.
All together for the grand finale, counting to three.
Trying to express yourself loudly in public.
Two. Try it one more time. Everybody, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Things can go wrong, but usually it's pretty well structured. If you've been doing it a while, you've experienced all the things that can go wrong, and you learn how to deal with it. And even if it does go wrong, you can grow from that and create spontaneous moments that make the best of the bad situation.
Walking behind me, that's too hard. Perfect. All right, one more time. Every single person watching, count to three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. On. Perfect. What? Make some noise for Sam, everybody. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for the throws. Look, I'm not going to juggle for long, but I do want to show you guys what I've been working on. Check it out. Here are some double spins. Maybe if we're lucky, 2 at once.
My advice for anyone that wants to get into it is to take it one step at a time. I've seen a lot of people go out there and go, I need to write a show before I perform a show. And they'll spend a lot of time writing a show. They'll take it out to the streets and then it doesn't work because it's not been tailored to a street environment. Everyone kind of thinks of it as going out onto a stage. But if you go out there with a simple trick and find a way to get an audience to watch it, you'll learn a lot more from that. You'll learn a lot from trial and error than trying to be perfect from the first performance. Within Covent Garden, we've got the SPA. It's the Street Performers Association, and it's gold. It's like everybody that works in Covent Garden becomes a member almost instantly. Like if you work there, you're officially a member. It's surprisingly like an office. Like you got all the people that you work with. You can choose to be friends with them. Everywhere you go that's got street performers, there's some form of organisation. There's either just a queue where everyone's stuck there waiting to do the show, so everyone's talking, so it kind of forms a community.
My name's Pete, Heavy Metal Pete's my stage name. I'm 35 years old and I'm a circus performer, currently working on the street. In my street show, it's a bit of whip cracking, bit of juggling, bit of contortion. I finished with a bed of nails stunt. I was living with somebody who could juggle a bit. I was about 20 at the time, and I got into the juggling, and another housemate suggested while I was practicing I should do it on a street corner with a hat in front of me as an incentive to like practice longer. And it wasn't long doing that. I was making more than I was labouring on the building sites I was working on at the time. So it sort of gave me the idea I might be onto something.
10, 9, 8,
Everyone!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I probably will always perform on the street. I love it.
I'm Jack. I'm a street performer at Covent Garden, have been for 6 years. I got into magic as like a young kid, very young, like 8 or 9. And then was bits of performing and just constantly practicing, and then came to Covent Garden and just saw it as like an outlet. There's ups and downs, but it's a great job. It's a great place to find an act, find your performing persona, kids. It's a tough pitch, it's a tough stage, but we love it, we keep coming back. You kind of fall into it, street performing, I always think. You start doing it and then all of a sudden it's a big part of you.
London's been a lot of fun, but when I first started, my show was a lot looser. It was a lot more open, and I didn't have as much control because you walk out there into the public and you have no idea what to expect. Trying to express yourself loudly in public kind of creates an environment that does really make you think, make you active on your toes. And then when you involve the audience in that, it adds an element of spontaneity. It adds a lot that kind of can go well, it can go badly, and either way you got to deal with it.
Anything can happen. We tried it before. When I'm on the board, you throw the bricks. But don't just throw the bricks. We'll talk about it. Alright, your job's easy. You aim for the right hand. This is it! 1, 2, 3. Let's cut the feet, everybody.
People would continuously show you how good they are, how supportive they are. And it really showed me a lot about like human nature and just the kindness of people. The next big thing I want to do for my street show is just chainsaw juggling. So I think that'll add a lot because it's big, it's loud, it's attractive in a weird way. Job, and I want to grow from it, and if something comes along that's bigger and better than street performing, then I'll take that, but I don't see myself stopping anytime in the future. If I could give any advice to my younger self, it would probably be to take it easy, not to rush things. Let everything happen when it's supposed to happen, and just kind of walk a straight line, but not run it. Just wait for the right times, wait for the right opportunities. Because everything seems to just work out. If you're motivated and you've got a direction, everything seemed to be falling into the right places at the right times.
Sit down.